Well, hey. Sorry, Gundam Maniacs. Welcome to the Gundam Explained show. I'm your host, Adam Blue, and joining me is Steven of Midnight Hatter. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, this is great because I think we had discussed before, like at the lead up to the card game. I was like, I don't know. I never really played card games. And you offered. I remember we were talking earlier this week, and I was like, hey, I think I'm going to open that Wing Gundam you got me. And you were like, no. Let's do the card game. And I'm like, hell
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
let's do the card game.
It
So
makes for a terrible audio show, but we'll do
that's
our
true.
best to try and elaborate what's going on. You know,
Or you know what? This is that one episode, if you're an audio only person, that actually everything's going to be out of context and it's going to be hilarious. So, um, but no, yeah, just to start real quick, thanks everyone for joining. Yeah, we're going to play the Gundam card game today, kind of get an idea of how that goes. The other thing is, just some things like this is a cool shirt, this wing shirt, because I am feeling the wing fever. I think because that new animation for the intro with the music,
it,
that's pretty
it's
hype.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And, on top of that, I cannot wait for those Gundam Universe Wing and Epion figures, just because you mentioned how it has that special coating on it, but they also have the new engineering. And so there's a lot of cool wing stuff going on. So I thought that would be, so yeah, I'm just in the mood to wear the wing shirt. And I never wear this because this is not something I'd normally wear for fun.
I mean, it is a very loud shirt.
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
we need a compressor and a and a noise gate on that shirt.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. No. But um, let's see. Before we get in the card game, we had your show yesterday. It was a lot of fun. The first, I think, 20 to 30 minutes, we had some cool deep dive nerdy talk like we normally do, and then we went
yeah.
into the you finalizing the card deck holder, which could be, and you'll let everyone know, on sale tomorrow.
Yeah, should be available tomorrow along with the custom dice set that's, is going to be part of this whole Gundam card game experience. A lot of fun stuff. I mean, really, my goal is to provide a more immersive experience for people playing this Gundam card game because I love it and I want
Yeah.
it to succeed. And so anything I can do to help contribute to it, I want to. So,
And I love it because I'm all about the vibe, like setting the
yeah.
vibe when you're doing something and having that, you're like going to play and then having my container that I can open, and it look all cool. And the mat too, once those start coming out.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it made me feel a lot better. I was talking to my coworker the other day. He went to one of the draft deck events last week, and he was telling me, man, like I've got like this pretty standard, like it's like a little plastic, magnet seal deck box, and he was like, but everyone else had these 3D printed ones that were like had these
Oh,
clips and things, and I was like, well, I mean, I think we can probably accommodate you.
that's cool. Well, I guess yeah. Before we get into it, because again, I just want to play this. Also, this past Sunday, another anime night.
Yeah.
Um, and this time, no, we're continuing with Invincible. It's funny. One of the participants of Anime Night wasn't able to make it the past 2 nights, and we had been watching Invincible, and he liked it so much that he was watching the episodes to then catch up with us. But purposely, we weren't watching it to wait for him, and he didn't know. So that was pretty cool. So we just skipped ahead anyway, and that it's
Yeah.
funny because since we skipped ahead, it's just a random episode. That show is just so good. Any episode is really good. Like I'm just surprised sometimes. Like I don't think about the show too much, and I even started the second season and kind of stopped. But that first season is just really good storytelling. Um,
I never got into the show, but I was a huge fan of the comic books. I
oh,
read I read all the way through them. So,
okay, because then if you already know what happens, then you might like how they're presenting it because it does some storytelling elements that are not normally in TV. For instance, like the episode will kind of end, but then a whole new thing will happen. And you're like, what? It's like, I have to watch the next episode now. It's like, and more than just a cliffhanger, because it like goes into details. It's very interesting to think. It's almost like at the end of when you're watching a Gundam series and it's like next time on Mobile Suit Gundam. And then, but instead of that, it's like its own little mini story.
Yeah, like and I see what you're saying. It's not a teaser for what's going to happen next. It's they literally set it up where the next thing happens,
Yeah, the
and then
world is bigger at that point. Yeah. So
yeah,
great show, great show. But then I got to pick, and I made everyone watch the first 2 episodes of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the 2012 one. And that is such a good show. If you haven't seen it, it is insane. It's
I,
insane.
I
And
haven't.
it's and the thing about it is it's so, and I guess it's weird for me to say like, oh, how insane and crazy it is, but by standards of just a manga in the 80s, perhaps, that was just that. But the way they then translate, especially the first 2 episodes, because it's doing such a great job. It's like Invincible of setting up the story. Like very rarely do I see this now when I watch shows, like how good they are at giving you a lot of world building, but then seeing how the characters are affected by that world building to make you go, man, this world's cool, but how are these characters gonna, go through all this? But yeah, those first 2 episodes, and we watched those 2 on purpose because by the end of the second episode, and my buddy said it, I was glad. He goes, "Whoa, I did not expect it to be about this," because the story changes. So if you haven't seen
Yeah.
it, Steven, when you're done with Double O,
Yes.
which have you been able to watch more Double O, by the way?
Yeah. I've been watching about an episode a day, which I think
Oh,
that like the perfect pacing, right? It's just like an
yeah.
episode a day gives you time to process what you've just seen, and so I think I'm probably like into the 20s somewhere now. You know how
Oh,
it's hard
that's
to keep
cool.
track when you're streaming. You're just kind of like the next
Yeah,
episode is whatever it is.
whatever it is. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you're doing that, and I need to do that with IBO because they announced there's going to be an IBO movie that's of the.
IBO movie, dude. Can we
Yeah, go
just
ahead.
let's rewind here for a
Yeah,
second?
yeah.
So, the 30th anniversary of Wing, we get this badass promotional anime. We get new model kits, we get new Gundam Universe figures. The 10th anniversary of IBO, we get an IBO movie coming out. The 40th anniversary of Zeta Gundam,
Ah,
and we have nothing to show for it.
I know, dude. I mean, like I was telling you yesterday, for Robot Spirits fans, we're getting the Ver
You
anime,
guys are eating good.
but I know what you mean exactly. Like, and it could be as simple as a new translation with English dub. Like, they don't have
Yeah,
to redo any animation or anything. Just make it more accessible now that more people are finding Gundam. Um,
100%.
Especially considering GQucks. Think of
Yeah,
having a new translation available in English after GQucks. I feel like those mix well. Um, yeah, I don't know, but
except the
but
Gates Kappa isn't in a new translation.
well, there. Okay, interesting.
So, I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's
That's just
a lot of little things though, like how in the movie of the original trilogy, it doesn't have the card, or it doesn't have the thing that there's a card of. There's reasons from the MA form. Um,
yeah,
but okay, the other thing about all this IBO movie, Wing, I would think then they're doing Endless Waltz in theaters, but
so
I would
awesome.
think out of any Gundam series, that would be the most popular to have a new entry. Do you think so?
Probably
Do,
so.
do you
I
think
mean,
more than
maybe like right
IBO?
behind Seed. Like
Oh,
Seed obviously
seeds,
is,
yeah,
when it comes to anything other than UC, right? Like if you're talking about like AU
yeah,
Gundam, it goes like Seed, Wing, and
yeah.
then like everything else. It's
Maybe IBO, because I find it weird that IBO gets a movie 10 years later.
it is interesting. I don't remember IBO being that particularly well received. I do know that there's tons of IBO fans, but
Yeah.
I find them insufferable. So
And to me, anytime I look at anything IBO, it's hard to think Gundam because it doesn't visually give me Gundam vibes. And that's probably a good thing for its own sake, But I think that's all for this opening jibber jabber. Let's dive into the screen share here. Hopefully you guys can see this fine.
Yeah, I'm glad that we both have our little paper battle mats so that you can see where everything goes. And
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so Steven, what am I doing?
Well, I guess first steps, we probably need to separate our cards, right? Have you
Okay.
done this where it's like all of your blue back cards, these are your main deck? So for those of you guys listening, Adam and I are going to be playing the Gundam card game here. And let me know, Adam, would you like to, this first duel, should we do it like kind of non-competitively, just kind of show each other our cards and say what we're doing so that we can kind of get a feel for it? And then
Sure.
maybe after that, we do like a proper competitive one?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Honestly, these things, they go pretty quick. I mean, we can probably
Okay.
play in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
So all of your blue backed cards in the starter deck are your deck. It's a 50 card deck, and that's going to represent what goes up in your deck area. You want to make sure that those are nice and well shuffled. You should have 2 yellow backed cards. These are your EX base and your EX resource. So here's what we're going to do is in the interest of
yellow
making what's that?
You said the yellow?
Yeah, the yellow backed ones.
Okay. But they have mobile suits on them.
Oh, those are tokens. So yeah, take the token ones and set those aside because we don't need those right away.
I see. Okay.
So first, go ahead and take your EX base and put it in your base slot up there at the top of your shield area because we both get an EX base. The EX resource card, only one player gets to start with one of these. There are cards in the deck that can allow you to draw EX resources, but only one player starts, and it's the second player to have a turn. So would you like to go first or second?
You tell me, because I have no idea what I should do. Where do I put the CX resource?
So yeah, how about you go second? Your EX resource is going to go in the resource area. Mine is actually going to go over here off to the side. I don't get it to start out. So the first
am I putting those red backed ones right?
Oh, perfect. See, you're right on top of it. So
well, I saw your screen.
Oh, see, I'm giving it away. So yeah, all of your red backed ones, those are your resource cards. You should have 10 of those, and they go right here in your resource deck area.
Okay.
Now, cool. I mentioned this before you and I started streaming, but like traditionally when you're playing a card game with other people, you offer your deck to your opponent to allow them to cut it and determine that, just to make sure that you're not like stacking your cards. You and I aren't really competitive people, so I don't think we're worried about it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I've got this thoroughly damaged that I can't wait to beat your ass with. No, I'm just...
So once you do have your deck thoroughly shuffled, go ahead and take the top 6 cards of it, and you're going to lay those in your shield area right here beneath your EX base. And those represent basically your life points. Each one of these shields protects you from a direct attack.
Okay.
And then obviously, yep, the deck goes up in the top right of the mat. And that's just about everything as far as game setup. We both draw 5 cards off the top.
And the token ones, am I just leaving them on the side, I guess, for now?
We leave those on the side. There are particular card effects that allow you to use the tokens. So I can spoil it. For instance, the Zeon Zaku card, when you activate like Char Zaku, it allows you to play a Zaku token alongside it so that you can kind of like outnumber your enemy.
Yeah, kind of like having reinforcements, denim and jeans.
Exactly.
Yeah,
denim jeans, slim denim jeans, or no, slender denim jeans, right?
Yes. Okay, that's right.
So we both draw 5 cards, and here's one of the cool things is actually before you even start the game, you have the opportunity to say, "Hey, my hand sucks. I want like a mulligan." So when you look at the first 5 cards that you draw, you have the option of saying, "Hey, I don't have anything good to play on the first turn, so I'm gonna, you know, not." In this case, I think I'm okay. I've got 2 bases in hand, and I've got 3 mobile suits, the Sinanju, a Goof, and a Zaku 2. So I'm good. I'm gonna hold on to these cards as my starting hand.
I think I'm victim of some bad shuffling. I have 3 Amuros and 2 Kais. Should I
Yeah,
just
that's a lot of pilots. So
shuffle again and then
I would shuffle them again for sure.
okay.
You would have a very bad time with that, at
You
least
know,
for the most part.
and
So
I've never been a shuffler. When I'm always with people playing cards and everyone's shuffling, like adding me on a shuffle, and I'm like, am I
can you do
afraid of
like the bridge thing?
I'm afraid of bending cards, man.
I can't
Don't
do
be
it.
Oh,
Can't do
yeah, I don't think I can do it. I'm gonna try right here on stream. Let's see. I don't want this to be 50 card pickup.
it.
Okay, that was weak. But I kind of don't want to bend them. It's like when you buy a book and
Same.
you don't want to,
You
mess with
don't
the
dog ear
spine,
the pages, and yeah,
but you end up doing it anyway.
yeah, you do.
That's the point. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, I'll put that on the bottom. So I have no idea. I'll do this again. We'll grab the 5. All right. What? I mean, I've got 3 of the same card and 2 of the same card. I mean, could these still work?
Yeah, I mean it's a full house, so
Let's just do it. Full house, nice. All right.
all right. So, like I said, I'll be starting us off since you are going to be using that EX resource. So the first turn, obviously, you draw a card. I drew another mobile suit. I got a Goof here. So I've got 6 cards in hand. The second part of your turn is to activate 1 resource. So now I currently have 1 resource in play. And the way that this game works is at the top of every card, you have 2 values. There's the level and the cost. The level is the number of resource cards that you have in play total. And the cost is the number of resource cards that you have to tap in order to play that card. So as you can see, I've got 1 level 2 card and 4 level 3 or 5 level 3 cards. So with my 1 resource, I can't do anything. So my turn is basically done. I have
Okay.
to pass on to you.
All right. So do I still draw a card?
You still draw a card. The max number of cards you can have in your hand at a time is 10. So
again, I did bad at shuffling. God. But it's okay. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, no. Okay, so activate 1 resource.
All right. And I turn it over like that. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. So now technically you have 2 resources in play, which means you're at level 2. So if you have the top number is level 2 and you have the ability to play a card, you could do that.
No.
Nothing.
No.
See, and that's the thing about this game is it's very slow, like initial starting.
Okay.
Because it's like you basically have to build up resources in order to get things to play.
It reminds me of Marvel Snap. I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but that's all. That's all the card game I know. Okay.
All right. So, start of my turn again. I will draw a card, put 7 in my hand. I've got a Zaku 2 now. I will activate another resource, which makes my total level 2. And I have 2 cards that are level 2. So what I'm going to do is basically tap these 2 resources. So use both of them. Actually, no, I don't. I only need to use 1. So I will use 1 resource to play a Zaku 2 in the battle area. And when you play a unit in the battle area, you cannot attack that turn unless you make it a link unit. We'll talk about that if
Make
we
it a
actually
what?
get to
Say that
a
again.
link unit.
Link unit. Okay. Okay.
So that's when you have a pilot that matches the link description down in the bottom. So like for instance, on the Zaku 2, it's blank. You can see that on there. But like on this Goof, the link unit that's associated with is Ramba Rawl. So the only way to get this to turn into a link unit is to play Ramba Rawl on top of it.
And my mind is looking at a lore reason for that. It's because it's an ace that's probably going up against the main ship
Exactly.
or whatever.
Now, ironically, is like you could play Rambaral attached to a Zaku too, but you don't get the benefit of it being a link unit. It's only a paired
Okay.
unit.
Okay.
So that's going to be my turn. That's all I
Okay.
can do.
All right.
So you get to draw another card.
All right. Oh, pretty cool, I guess. It's Soletta.
Nice.
Hey, and I guess when I know we're doing this streaming,
Yeah,
so it's a little different.
open-handed.
But do people see each other's hands typically, or do you not?
Generally, no.
Generally, okay.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure how like random it was, or like people would think, oh, if he has that, then I'll do this, But okay.
No, typically you only have, you're only able to operate based on what's on the, in play.
Okay, so then now I can draw another resource card, right?
Another resource.
And based on this means I have 3.
Level 3.
Okay, so if I have anything that's level 3, but if it has cost 2, then I am.
You only need to tap 2 resources.
Okay,
now
so I'll do
this is the cool thing about having that EX resource is that technically you're level 3, but if you don't use that EX resource, you get to keep it. As soon as you use the EX resource, you have to throw it away.
That's interesting, but I guess then, well, I was about to say player 2 gets a leg up, but I guess that's
a little bit.
Yeah, because you're just the second one to go. So
yeah.
Okay, so I am gonna put down. Let me look at something else. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm gonna put down this gun cannon. Level 3 costs 2. So I did this correctly.
Perfect.
3 resource cards. I tapped the 2, and bam.
Perfect. And then, do you have anything that costs 1?
Yeah, but it requires level 4.
Oh well, yeah. Then that would.
Otherwise,
See,
I would.
Interesting. It's interesting how that balance works, where it's like even if the cost is low, maybe the level required to play it is higher, so you can't use it right away.
I kind of like that though. It makes it seem like there's more strategy to think about.
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. What is the effect that the gun cannon has? Is it a blocker, or is it just kind of plain?
It seems like it's plain. Yeah.
Doesn't have anything to it.
Nope.
Okay.
It links with Kai Shiden. That's about it.
Interesting. All right. Well, then at the start of my turn, I'll draw a card. Got another Zaku too. And then here is like kind of our resource reset phase where everything resets and then you activate another resource. So based on this, now I am level 3 and I've got a couple of bases that I could use. So you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and do it. I am going to play a base. So I'm going to tap 2 resources here to activate the Reulula. Now, when you play a new base, that destroys your existing base, if any. So in this case, it's going to be the EX. And when it is deployed, I add 1 shield to my hand, which kind of a suicidal move there. So the shield that I pulled off the top here is Angelo's Girazulu. And then choose 1 enemy unit with 5 or less AP and deal 1 damage to it. So, does the gun cannon have 5 or less AP? Which would
Nothing
be
on here says AP.
It's the number in the bottom right corner.
Ah, yeah, 2 and 4.
Sorry, no, the bottom. So it is 2 and then 4. So 2, that one is the AP, the attack power, and then the one to the right of that is the HP, the health of the unit.
Okay.
So what you would do is take one of those little tokens, the little 2, and put that on there. It just took 2 damage, and so now it's technically a 2/2.
So meaning, okay, it took 2 AP or 2 damage.
It took I'm sorry, 1 damage, not 2. So just do the 1 counter, not the 2.
Okay, and just So this is to go towards the 2, the AP, so meaning I only have 1 AP?
No, this goes to the HP. So you still
Oh,
have
the HP, the 4.
2 AP. It's just the way that this targets is it targets units that have 5 or less AP.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's another thing I wrap my head around. But this just means now I have 3 HP, so if you happen to have an attack that did 3 HP, it would just kill me. Or that
Yeah,
mobile.
exactly.
Okay, cool. So,
Um,
yeah.
Now we can engage in our first combat, which what I will do is tap the Zaku 2, and on an attack, this unit gains AP +2 for this turn. So by attacking, and this is kind of cool, is you choose the target of your attack instead of attacking the gun cannon. Or no, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack the gun cannon.
Okay.
So technically, because I'm activating the Zaku 2's effect, the attack power of the Zaku 2 is 3, but the defense is 2. So my attack power destroys the
Gun
gun
cannon.
cannon, but because your attack power is 2 and my Zaku 2 is only 2, it evens out and both units are destroyed.
Okay, so in SD generation terms, they're trading blows
Exactly. It's the counterattack.
even before, because sometimes you can stop the counterattack if you kill them, but in my case, you went first. And even though you can attack it, you still have to worry about being attacked.
Exactly.
Okay. Very cool. So then I removed this, but the reason, and it was like a tactical thing, the reason I had 1 less HP was because when you got the new base on there, it had that effect.
Exactly.
That's cool. I like
So
that.
again, that's where like the tactics come into play, because if I tried to just attack with the Zaku 2, then the gun cannon would have killed the Zaku and I wouldn't have destroyed the gun cannon.
Interesting. That's really cool that you thought we did this live, actually, because that seemed to be a lesson in a way.
Because you can suicide yourself into
Yeah.
into an enemy unit.
Okay, so
But that's
do
my
you have to
turn.
do? Oh,
That's
okay.
all I got.
Okay, cool. So, oh wow, that's cool. I got Mjorne and Soletta. What about
Ooh,
that? Okay, so
the golden
now
couple.
we reset the resource and I
Reset
add a
one.
resource.
Yep.
So that means I'm level 4. Cost 1. So, oh, okay. This gun cannon is gone. Trash.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Okay.
You're in good shape.
Okay. So here's what's interesting. I'm level 4. So what I could do is cost 2 to put another gun cannon because I had another one, and then a
Yeah.
cost 1 because I have 4 levels to maybe add Soletta as a pilot. Would it work like that?
Yep. You
Okay.
can absolutely do that.
Just for fun, because I don't, who knows if this really is a good idea, but let's see what happens.
So basically by doing that you create a paired unit, not a link unit, because they're not,
Right. The same
set with each
or
other.
whatever.
But basically those 2 numbers that Suletta has in her lower right corner get added to the numbers on the gun cannon.
I gotta try to
So
get
like
some better light.
I was going to say, the way that you typically would want to do it is to put your pilot underneath your mobile suit, and then that way you can kind of have the numbers stacked.
And they have the pilot face still at the bottom too, so they
Just
okay.
to let you know,
Yeah.
who the pretty face is underneath the. Now, does Suletta have any special effects on her?
Yeah, so attack once per turn, choose one of your resources, set it as active.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that means one of the resources but I guess why would it matter? Oh, because if I happen to want another play.
Exactly. So, like, basically, after you attack with Suletta, you might have enough resources to play another card.
Wow, yeah. And then you also said though, if I end up tapping this one, this goes away.
Yeah, that one goes away if you end up using that one.
So that's another thing to think. It's like, man, should I hold on to this just in case, or would this be a great move right now?
Exactly. Tactical thinking.
I think because I could make a move, but I don't want to use this, so I'm gonna stop right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
but then
Well,
what's the attack once per turn? That would be once, like after there's nothing for me to attack, so it would be the next.
so the next turn when you can attack, you would then do that thing where it's like if you play a card before attacking with Suletta, you untap a resource and then you can use it again the same turn, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is. It is.
And
Okay.
especially because like with these decks, you have a maximum of 4 per deck of any given card. So if you have 4 Solettas in a deck, for instance, that means that if
Oh,
you have like 3 of them in play and you attack with all 3, it's like, oh, well, I guess I'll just reactivate all these resources and play even more cards.
I like that. That's reminding me of stuff I'd get into with Marvel Snap, where I would use these like gimmick cards to do crazy things.
Exactly, man. This is why, like, as far as like the card colors go, white is my favorite color. Because it has so many of these types of effects.
Like the Elon with the Fair Act.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly right, man. The Witch from Mercury cards are insanely overpowered. So
Okay. Ooh.
I'll draw a card. I got a Shar Aznable here. Let's reactivate some resources and play another one here. So this is exciting for me because I in fact have a Shar Zaku 2 that I can tap 2 resources to play. And then I can tap another resource to add Shar Aznable to it. Now, they don't have a link effect. Sometimes when you link a unit, it has an effect associated with it. In this case, it's just having Shar in play, which is kind of awesome. And then just to make sure that we've got a full stack, I'm going to add another resource and put a Zaku 2 alongside him. So we've got a full Xeon squadron here in play.
Nice. Okay. But you've put those out. Do you then do an attack?
So I can only attack with Shar Zaku because that is a link unit. The link condition is that it's Shar Aznable. The Zaku 2 still can't attack. Now this is where kind of like the idea of attacking tactically kind of changes your perspective. So like in this case, I could attack the gun cannon that you have in play, but in this particular case, I think I'd rather attack your EX base. So
Oh, okay.
during this turn, this unit gets +1 AP, so it becomes a 5 attack unit because it's a 3 +1 plus an extra 1 for the additional AP, and it gets the high maneuver ability, which I don't think you have any blockers in play, do you?
No.
Like there's no, yeah.
No.
So I'm gonna tap the Zaku 2 to attack, but instead of attacking your gun cannon, I'm going to attack the EX base.
Okay.
So it deals 5 damage to the EX base, which I think the EX base only has 3
Yep.
HP. So the EX base goes to the trash.
Okay.
And then that's all I've got for my turn.
And so basically then the rest of the game is trying to wipe out the rest of
Is knocking
my
out
card.
those shields, and then
Oh, okay.
once you have an attack that is kind of like unblocked on your opponent with no shields, that's when the game is won. But the interesting thing about shields is no matter what the AP, the attack power of the unit attacking is, you can only ever destroy 1 shield at a time.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah,
If I get another base, I can place it there.
exactly.
So that kind of there's opportunity to kind of come back for anyone really.
Oh, yeah. And
That's
even
cool.
more than that, in your bases or in any card for that matter, you might find a card that has this effect here, this burst. It's that little orange tag on the card. If you have a base that's destroyed and when you flip it over, it's got one of those burst effects, then you can activate that card instead of just destroying it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah,
And it's worth
there's a
noting
burst
that,
on my Mjorne.
yeah, I was going to say most pilots have a burst effect that allows you to add them to your hand,
Okay.
which, I mean, that can turn the tide of the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it was like that with Marvel Snap. It would be at the end
Yeah.
of the game and someone just happens to have a card,
You got to believe. You got to believe.
I know. That's what I like about this. It's like I'm feeling the SDG generation and, Marvel Snap. But okay. So are you done then?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Let me get my card. Dude, I did not shuffle good. After this, I am going to go through and shuffle.
Like a proper.
Yeah, proper shuffle. All right, I can put these in play.
Yep.
And then grab another one.
So that puts you at what, level 5?
Yeah, that means I'm level 5. So, okay, this could be fun. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Gundam in MA form. Level 5 costs 3. So I would turn these 3.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to add. Oh, but that's not a pilot card.
Oh.
Soletta.
Or Mjorne.
I mean, Mjorne.
So that's a command card, but no, you can't equip it as a pilot.
Okay, so then what would this do? Just whatever the thing is on there? I put it on the field?
Exactly. It's a one-time effect that you can use. And you can use it either on my turn or on your turn, which is kind of cool.
Okay, yeah, let me put this down, and that would be another one that, a resource that I would use. This thing, burst, activate this card's main action, choose one enemy unit. It gets AP -3 during this turn.
Ooh.
So to use this card, I would tap it. I'm turning it. You would then put like the AP -3.
Which unit would you like it on?
Probably Sharzaku.
All right.
Yeah. Although maybe there's a better strategy, but for now, so the other thing is, technically, I could. I'm going to go crazy because. So let me ask, with Soletta here, and it says choose one of your resources that says is active. Do I have to play her first to do that?
It's when you attack using the unit that Soletta's attached to.
Okay. I want to try that.
Okay.
So I would just turn both cards like tap.
Perfect. Yep.
Okay. Now, what do I need to tell you so you know what to
So which are you attacking, Char or the Zaku 2?
Or
are you attacking the base?
Yeah, let's do the Zaku 2.
The Zaku 2?
Yeah.
So your AP with that unit is 2 + 1. Right? Because it's
2
2
+ 1,
the
yep.
gun cannon. Yeah. So that is definitely going to take out the 2 of the HP of the Zaku 2.
Okay.
And then the HP, you are only going to take 1 receiving damage from the 1 Zaku.
Okay.
So this is like the disadvantage of the Zaku 2, right? Is like when it's attacking, it attacks for 3, but when it's defending, it only defends for 1.
Okay, so I am putting a 1 on my gun cannon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So here's another thing, because this is where it gets crazy. Because I used her, I could then put one of my resources back.
Put one of your resources back.
I could then use that resource and use another Mjorne. I don't know. I don't know if this will work. And then use it on your Char.
So Char's attack power is 0.
Okay. So when I I like that.
Now, once the command cards are used, they go to the trash.
Oh, okay. So I can grab these here. And I could have other cards that are on this mat, and I'm not even playing them.
Yeah.
It's I really like this. I'm feeling like SDG generation.
It's
I
it's
put a
very
thing on Char Zaku. I went and took out Zaku 2 on the side. Don't have to worry about that later. I
yeah.
kind of like that. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that's then it for me for my turn. There's nothing else I
Unless
have
there's
to.
anything else you've got,
No, because I
nothing
don't
that's
want to
like
use
one.
this EX resource. Okay.
Cool.
I love the thinking that goes on.
Oh, likewise. I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't as excited about this until I actually got to play it, and I'm like, okay, I can get behind this.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so I'm gonna draw a card here. We've got another Sharaznable. Maybe I need to shuffle.
Oh, that's funny. Well,
Um,
it's not
so
just me
let's
then.
reactivate some resources here. And so again, this is that advantage that like the player two has, right? So I'm only up to level 5, whereas your last turn you were at level 5.
And I guess that makes sense only in the sense of someone played first. So then the other person just has that extra resource. That's kind of the justification.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
it could be that your first move could be very damaging.
It could be
Okay.
potentially
Okay.
if you get a good enough hand and if your deck kind of facilitates that.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. Got to untap the units too. So when you untap your resources, you got to untap any units that
Okay.
attacked last turn.
Okay.
Um, okay, so perfect example here. I'm going to tap 3 resources to activate the Goof. Now, when this unit is deployed, you deploy 1 rested Zaku token, which is this guy. Nope, that's Char Zaku. Whoops.
Oh,
We want the regular Zaku token, which is this guy, a 1/1.
okay.
But he is in rested position. He's not allowed to do anything until next turn.
And it's almost like a way to just get yourself some reinforcements. There's an extra
Exactly.
buffer
Kind of
that I have to
flood the
deal with.
field.
Cool.
Yeah. And just for the sake of protecting myself, I'm going to equip the Goof. I need to tap 1 resource to do so with Sharaznable, but I cannot do anything. And Char's Zaku is actually has 0 attack power, so it's not very useful right now. So that's going to be my turn.
Okay. All right. So yeah, let me get my cards then. Let me draw. Oh my god, another Soletta. Okay, so I'm gonna do something without thinking just because this is just fun. I'm gonna use 3. Well, 1, I had to pull a resource out.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
forget to activate another resource.
And then I'm gonna tap 3 to put down the level 5 3 cost Gundam in MA form. I'll also tap 1 to use Soletta as the pilot. I will
Now,
then.
do you want to put it on the new MA form Gundam or the one that was already out? Because if you put it on the one that was already out, then you can attack with it this turn.
Oh, good call. I was not even thinking that. Okay. Thank
See,
you.
I'm looking out for you.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so I got to keep that in mind. But yeah, because when I saw you put the Tokenzaku, but in rested mode, I guess should we think that way when we're putting our cards down on the first? Just have them.
Yeah, yes, but no, because this in particular is a specific state. So like if there are certain cards, blockers in particular, that you would play in this state, like active, but you can't attack on the first turn that they're played. But then on your opponent's turn, you would tap them in order to block an attack, which is an interesting thing that like certain units can do. By doing it this way, it means that you, even if you played that unit a turn prior, you still can't block with it.
I see. It's because it's a token, its own thing, pretty much. Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
kind of its own thing.
Then what I'm going to do is I want to use this. I want to use the Soletta and the Gundam MA form to attack your base.
Both of them. Oh. So yeah, with the. All
Yeah.
right.
So if I
So
turn
what's the total AP of that?
4 + 1, 5.
5. Then that would destroy my base.
Okay. And so wait, how many did I have?
And then
3.
that means that you would untap a single resource.
Yeah.
So you had 4 tapped.
4.
Now
Yeah.
you untap 1. Yeah.
Okay. So now, unrelated to resources, I could play other cards on my battle area. So
Yeah.
this Gundam MA form against your Char Zaku too.
Well, that one can't attack yet just because you only played him. But
that's
you
right.
could do the gun cannon.
Yeah, let me do the gun cannon then. Yeah. Okay, thank you
On
for
Char
reminding me of that.
Zaku.
Yeah.
Well, because Char Zaku has 0 AP, you don't receive any damage, but you do destroy him. So he's out.
Now, so how did I destroy him? Because I have 3 AP.
Yep, and he only had 3 HP because
Okay.
it was 2 from Char Zaku and 1 from Char himself, the
Okay.
add-on.
Okay, cool. So I used that, but then I can also tap in.
And you get to activate another resource because that was a Suletta that attacked.
So then what I'll do is...
So now you should have 4 resources active.
Oh, 4?
Yeah. Because you tapped 4 and then you attacked with 2 Sulettas. So you should only have 2 that are tapped at right now.
Oh, okay. I'm bad with math, but here we go. So what I'm going to do then is... Okay, now to know that if I place a card and I can't really attack with it yet, it's almost like thinking, okay, how do I want to place things for next time? So I'm just going to throw in another MA form Gundam. And that would have been these 3. So yeah, pretty much used everything but my 1.
So saving that EX resource.
Yeah. And who knows? That could be later on. I realize, oh no, I shouldn't, or depends. But so okay, and it's very common to then you end up with just 1 card left, and then but next hand I'm really just drawing 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So then I am done.
Sounds good. Yeah. And the highest number of units you can have in play. We got a Sinanju here.
Oh.
So the highest number of units you can have in play at a time is 6. So we're gonna rest everything here and
is that counting a pilot that's attached or linked?
Yeah. So because that counts as like 1 unit. Yeah.
So I technically have 6 right now.
No, you have 4.
Oh, because okay,
because 4 mobile suits or 6 mobile suits, I should say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Well, because you destroyed my last base, we're gonna tap 2 to play the Falmel.
Oh, cool.
And let's go ahead and add a shield to my hand. It's a Girazulu. And if it is my turn, I get to deploy 1 rested Char's Zaku token. So, yeah, flood the flood the attack area here with units.
Love it.
Let's see, I've got 4 resources left. Yeah, why not? Let's tap another 3 to put another Goof in play, which allows me to put another rested Zaku 2. So we've got a lot of attack power here.
I like, again, the difference between the strategies we have to think about. It reminds me of when you're playing GBO2 and you see the enemy coming. It's like, oh, what are their moves?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like that. But like, since you're playing the Xeon thing, it's different sort of tactics, then
And this deck really leans itself towards like getting lots of low level units in play and like kind of like minor attacks, whereas the deck that you're playing tends to be a little bit more control focused and defense oriented, which again, depending on the cards that you draw, it could work out in your favor, it could not. So
yeah.
So with my attacks, I'm going to attack with the Zaku 2 token, which it's only 1 AP, but I'm going to attack your shield, which will destroy 1 shield.
Okay.
When you reveal it, does it have a burst effect? Oh, son of a...
Oh,
So that gets added to your hand, huh?
Burst, add this card to your hand. Really? So if you go to attack it, and it's a shield card, oh wow, that's interesting.
So that's what the burst effects do is when you have that burst effect, that activates when the shield is destroyed. So if your shield has a burst effect, that's what it does.
Wow.
So
That's
it's really handy when you've got a pilot like that. Or most bases actually have a burst effect that allows you to play them immediately. So
okay, so then this goes into my hand.
It goes into your hand.
That's neat. Another way that you could potentially build your deck as you're playing.
Exactly. So now I'm going to then tap the goof here and attack your shield again. So the next shield is destroyed.
Oh, burst. Deploy this card. And it's white base. Hell yeah.
So white base is in play now.
But okay, since it's a base card though, I'm still keeping it in my hand until I play it. And when I play it, all you're really doing with the base card is putting it in a base area.
Well, so with the base one, it gets deployed automatically.
So I just need to put it there.
You just put it there.
Nice.
And here's why that's important. Why it doesn't go to your hand is, let's say that was your last shield and I had attacked it and then I had one more unit that was free to attack. I could have won the game on that. But because your burst effect activated a shield, that means that, I don't win that turn. You know what I mean? So it's like that last ditch save.
Yeah, that is interesting. Okay.
Your turn, sir.
Okay, my turn. Cost, grab a resource, but then I'm gonna tap. Wait, hold on. Grab a resource, grab a card.
Yes, don't forget the card.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna tap 1 to add Amuro Ray as the pilot here. I'm not breaking any rules, right?
Unit. Yeah, huh? No, that is a link unit now. So
okay, yeah, that's cool. Okay, so then so this part's interesting because it's like, if then I'm going to attack, I'm still considering what resources I have, right, to choose what to attack. Well, it's like I could place more cards down with the resources, or I could choose the resources to attack.
You don't have to use resources to attack. You only have to tap the card to attack. So
okay. So
I keep using tap. I mean, rest is the
rest.
proper
term. Okay. So so then what I'm gonna do is, and I guess it's hard to play like this too, because knowing, like, then thinking, what should I attack?
Currently in play, I have 5 units. The Falmel is my shield, and then I've got 4, or the Falmel is my base, and I've got 4 shields. So you have 5 unit attack targets, or you can attack the base.
In the shield, you only attack if it says on the card.
No
if there's no base. If there's no base. Okay. Interesting. So then you got to think, do I want to take out the base to get to the shields, or do I want to take out the other mobile suits that could get to me?
Exactly.
So let's do this. Let me use this. Okay, so I will tap 3 more resources to use. Actually, to use the Soletta with the MA form Gundam. Oh, sorry, that was random. To attack.
Oh, you don't have to use resources to attack.
No, that's right. I keep.
So you keep your resources. You just tap Suletta and the MA form Gundam.
So could I then on my turn just attack with everything?
Yeah.
Wow. So I can see where this gets really action packed. So then let's do this. The Gundam MA form, Amuro Ray. Like if I had more time to kind of look at the cards and decide, really, I think I should attack the base.
Yeah, the base can't attack back.
Yeah.
And the thing about the deck that I'm playing is it doesn't have any blockers because it's such an attack heavy deck. Whereas I think your deck actually does have some blockers in it.
I do have choose one enemy unit with 5 or less HP, rest it.
Oh.
And
So
when paired, yeah. So I choose whatever one that has 5 or less.
Yeah, so I've got, like, for instance, the Goof has 3 HP, so you could rest this.
Yeah, let's just rest that one, because then it
Everything else
also
is rested.
says that I can draw 1 card when I've paired the white base team pilot to it.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I didn't
then
think about.
draw
I
a
could have
card.
drawn another card, so I'll do that.
There you go.
Oh, let's look at this. Oh, let's do this. I'm gonna then use the resource
Yep.
because I'm gonna put down this this Aztec Kazuya School of Technology Earth House a burst. Deploy this card. I guess that would be if it was
That's
a
a
shield,
base.
huh?
So that's a base.
Oh,
So
oh
if you were
yeah,
to play
yeah,
that, it would get rid of the white base.
Okay, then I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
I got to remember that there's
I
unit.
say that not to discourage you because sometimes it's like you kind of want the other effect of the card, but I don't know, you know.
Oh wait, so oh wait, so you can change bases?
You can change bases whenever you want.
Oh
The expense
wow.
is that obviously then you trash the base that you currently have.
Okay.
So
Wow,
yeah.
that's another neat layer to this. Okay. So I'm just going to hold on to this, but I really like that. I guess just because I'm still new at this, I really don't know what the play is. I attacked your base, right? Or
Yeah, do you want to attack the base with Soletta or no, with
no,
Amuro?
the Amuro. So yeah, I'll turn or whatever the rest.
What's
The
the total AP that he has on there?
6.
Ooh, yep. Falmo's gone.
Okay. So then, so because you're goof with 5 or less, I chose to have it rested. That would mean on your next turn you wouldn't be able to play it.
He would still get unrested at the start of the turn, but like, say for instance, if I had a blocker that was able to stop you from attacking one of my shields, I wouldn't be able to do that if you had automatically rested it.
So there's really more strategy to it.
There's a lot of nuance in there
Okay.
where it's
It's just
like,
more, I got to get used to just using these specials. Okay. So then what I'll do then, and I will have my
I was gonna
gun
say, if I
cannon.
were in your position,
Yeah.
I would go all in on the bases or all in on the shields. It's
On the
basically
shield.
just attack straight to the
Okay.
shield.
So then I'll do that. You obviously you told me, so it's not like I really won this, but at the same time, it would be cool to see how you try to recover.
If I
So,
can, we'll see.
oh, all right. Well, then let's use my gun cannon on your shield.
All
And
right,
that's
the next shield
3.
is a Girazulu, no burst effect, so he goes to the trash.
Oh, and then the amount doesn't even matter
The amount doesn't matter. Yeah.
of the AP. Okay, so I turn this. Then I will. Oh, but then I also get a
Get to
resource, but I
untap
guess
a
it doesn't
resource.
matter because I haven't really used my resources yet.
Yeah.
This is very interesting. Okay, so then I'll use this 5 Soletta and Gundam MA form on another shield.
Drosy sleeves. That's another mobile suit to the trash.
And then I'll use the MA form Gundam on another one.
Indignation / Angelo Sauper. So this is one of those interesting cards where it's a command card, but also a pilot. But
oh wow, that's cool.
But no burst effect, so he goes to the trash.
Okay, so in that case, if I was to do something, what I 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are just 4 mobile suits. So I can add this 3 cost. No, I'm sorry, 2 cost gun cannon. And I'm going to
Mhm.
add the 1 cost Soletta as a pilot. That same card
Nice.
again that has the where I can get a resource back if I use it. So I'm going to use that to attack a shield.
Oh, well, you can't attack with
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
one
right.
because
That's
yeah.
right. So,
If it was the aerial, you could,
oh, the aerial. Oh, with
because that would be a
Soletta.
link unit.
Okay. So then I think unless there's something that comes to mind, there's really not much else I could do right now.
Not this turn,
Just
but
because the only card I have left is that base, and really,
yeah, I would.
I'm just gonna keep it
It's
just
like
in case.
exactly because
Yeah,
then once it's like if I destroy your base, then you're gonna want that.
yeah. Which is actually another cool thing. Yeah, another cool layer. All right.
All right.
Oh, and let me ask.
Oh, sure.
Okay, I see what you're doing. So then once it goes back to your turn, then you're putting everything unrested. Like I shouldn't touch anything until
Exactly, because you don't know until, especially like on your opponent's turn, if there's something that you can do that's like, hey, tap this card to change this effect, then you can do that on an opponent's turn. But
okay.
if your card is already rested because it attacked the last turn, then you wouldn't be able to do that.
Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So then I will draw a card. In this case, we grab another Char Zaku,
Nice.
activate another resource. Man, so what level is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, at that point, like there's really only a few levels that you can have. I think the max card that I've got here is the Sinanju at level 6. So let's do this. I'm going to use 5 resources. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to put the Sinanju in play, which is my last available mobile suit. And then let's see. What's the lowest HP unit you have?
Let's see. 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. It's 3.
Is 3?
It's the MA form Gundam.
Then I'm going to tap 2 resources to deal 2 damage using this card, Close Combat, which is just a command card.
Okay, a couple things. You pulled it, but you used resources to attack. Is it?
So this is not a it's not a mobile suit. It's a command card. So this is one of those ones that's like kind of a one time. It's kind of like the one that you used earlier, the Mjorne card. So when you activate
Yeah.
this one, you choose 1 enemy unit and deal 2 damage to it.
Okay,
So I was
so
like, which one has the lowest? I'm going to go for that one.
cool. Yeah. Just like G Generation.
Exactly. So that MA form Gundam currently has 1 HP.
That's correct.
Then I'm going to attack it with this Zaku 2 token. So it'll
Cool.
deal 1 damage to you, but what's its AP?
4.
4? Then it destroys my Zaku 2.
But that's kind of the point of those cards in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You suicide them into.
That's cool. No, I like it.
Do you have another card that has 3 HP?
No.
No.
Because of the pilots on them, they kind of
Dang.
yeah. 5, 6, 4,
Well,
6.
I'll do it anyway. What's the lowest one? It'd be one of those. Would it be the gun cannon or the?
No, it's actually the Gundam MA form with Amuro Ray. Because it's 4 HP. Yeah. And the other ones.
Then I am going to attack with the Goof with Char Aznable, which is going to deal 2 + 1 and then +1 for his effect. So it's a total of 4 damage.
Which kills me.
Kills it. But what's the AP that he has?
6.
Oh, so the Goof and Char Aznable are done.
It's very interesting because Soletta is more powerful technically. What? Actually, no, it's interesting because Amuro is +2 +1 and Soletta is +1 +2. So it's just
So she's more defensive and Amuro's more offensive.
yeah. That's why the 6. You get the 6 out of this, and yet okay. I like that.
So then with Char Zaku 2, I will attack. What's that rested gun cannon?
This one would be. Oh, actually, yeah, because this one, 4, 5, it would be 5, right?
5? Oof. Yeah.
Because the one, it's a 4, but then a 3, and then the 2. Yeah, so it's a 5.
So then I will deal 3 damage to it, but I'm sure that the AP is higher than 1, so that would suicide my
Yeah, 3.
my Zaku.
But even not that much, being 3, because it's a gun cannon with Soletta, so
Yeah.
not too much synergy, I guess. Oh, wait. Yeah, you killed it.
No, I only dealt 3 damage to it, so I would put a 3 token on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me and numbers. All right.
And then I will attack your base with the goof, so dealing 2 damage to the base, to the white base. I think that's got a total of 5, right?
5. Yeah.
Well, then go ahead and make that 3. I'll attack with the Zaku as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, this is dangerous territory because I don't have a lot to defend with, but that's my turn.
Well, you know more than me, so really, you could, if you wanted to, just let me kill myself. Okay, so now that
okay, so what you want to do is you're going to attack the white base with your
yeah, right. But yeah, I guess since it's back at me, this is one. Then I would unrest everything, add the other resource.
Everything becomes active again.
Okay. All right, and then I would draw a card. Which wow, okay. Well, this could be good. 2 bases. Okay.
You can't have too many.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm going to do is play the MA form Gundam with Soletta that has 5 AP. Well, I'm going to use a shield, or attack a
So
shield.
you attack the shield.
Yeah.
Gaza D sleeves, so he's dead.
Okay. And then I have this 3 HP, 3 AP gun cannon Soletta. What are the 3 cards? What are the HP of?
So we've got the 4 with the Sananju, 1 with the Zaku, and 3 with the Goof. But I have no base and no shields. So you could win the game with just attacking.
Well, okay, so that's what I'm wondering. But even if I try to attack you, you might not actually die yet.
Not with what I've got. I don't.
Well, let's see. Without helping me.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use this gun cannon against your goof.
Against the goof?
Yeah.
All right. So the AP was
3.
3. So that will destroy my goof.
Yeah.
The goof has an AP of 2, which deals 2 damage back to the gun cannon.
Okay. So
that's kind of one of my favorite parts about this is that like there is like that exchange of damage between units.
It's constantly active. You're not just sitting there watching it, happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me turn this and then I have the gun cannon that has 6 HP, 3 AP, not too powerful. And what was that far left one? Yeah.
Sananju is a 5/4. So 5 attack, 4 HP.
I mean, I'll just attack that one.
All right. So your AP was 6.
No, 3.
Oh, 3. So he'll take 3 damage, and then 5 damage gets dealt back to you.
Which, okay. I thought that would take me out, but
you actually survived the hit. It's like you've got one HP left.
Yeah. And I guess that, I mean, I don't know what is best practice, but I could just put numbers that add up.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons that I'm working on those dice to go with the game, because then you can just kind of turn the dice instead of having to like swap out tokens.
That's a good idea. Okay, so in
Wait, you're
my
out of cards?
yeah, well, no, I have the 2, but they're bases. So it's
Oh,
like, really, I would just not go.
in theory, you know what? In fact, what I would do is go ahead and activate a new base because the white base has taken damage. So it's no longer at 5 defense.
But should I just keep it there because you still have to attack it, and then I could just put my base later?
Yeah, but if I had enough units, then I could attack the base and attack
Oh,
a shield.
I
So it's
see.
like,
So it's almost like I'm replenishing my
yeah, you're
defense. I like that. So let me do that. Cool. So with this one, deploy, add one of your shields to your hand, and then activate main, rest this base. All friendly link units get AP +1 during this turn. But my turn's pretty much done. So
and I don't even think you have any link units. They're all just paired, right? Because
exactly.
none of them are, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna draw a card. It's a Zaku 1, the mighty Zaku 1. Let's unrest some resources and see what kind of rabbit we can pull out of the hat here.
And you can. I know you can. You're a hatter after all.
There you go. Okay, so let's tap 2 to put in a Sharzaku. We'll tap another 2 to put in a Girazulu. Basically, I'm just gonna flood the field with
That's
units
awesome.
here. And then I'll tap the last 3 to put in Angelo's Girazulu. But none of these have anything super exciting. So, I'm going to attack your shields with the Zaku 2 here. Or oh no, you have the base in play. Oh, so I'll deal 1 damage to the base. To Astakasia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then Angelo's Girazulu actually has a pretty cool effect here. So I'm going to rest it. And what it allows me to do is add a +2 AP this turn to an allied unit. So with the Sananju here, I am going to attack Astakasia for 7.
Okay. So that would pretty much, yeah, wipe it out.
Should knock that out.
Okay.
But that's all I can do this turn. So
Hey, that's still a lot because luckily, okay. And then, yeah, my turn. So then I would reset everything
yep.
and draw a card. My gosh. Yeah, these need shuffling, but I could put a base. See, that's probably the other problem too. Bad shuffling. You know, you're helping me, so this isn't the typical game.
No, but this is good. I mean,
Yeah,
we've shown off a lot of like the gameplay mechanics. Surprisingly, I love that we've been able to show off link units,
yeah.
paired units, bases, burst effects. We've basically covered like almost everything that could possibly happen during a match.
And I'm curious when you're playing live with people, like if someone is playing incorrectly, do you have to say, "Oh, you can't do that"? But like, could you say, "But you do this"? But you wouldn't want to tell them.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily, but like I don't know, in good sportsman-like behavior, typically I would like say, "Oh, you can't activate that command card at this time. Like, go ahead and save it." And so it's like,
It's almost like not telling them what to do, but explaining how it would be used.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's
Okay.
like, have you ever played chess with someone and you play by the rules where it's like, as long as you don't take your fingers off the piece, you can always take a move back?
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember hearing that, but
Yeah.
don't do that.
No,
Yeah,
neither do I. I'm
yeah,
always like, nah. Yeah, I'm like, look, if you put your queen there, I'm gonna take it. So just take
yeah.
that move back,
Exactly. Yeah,
and
that's okay.
that's kind of the rule I always abide by. Unless you get like 3 moves down in a combo where it's like, okay, first I'm gonna activate Zaku, then I'm gonna put Soletta Mercury on it, and then I'm gonna attack. And it's like, well, no, 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 don't do that because you can't attack if you have Soletta Mercury. You have to attack with Char. So then it's like,
Okay.
take back the Soletta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's cool.
I feel
Um,
like that's the gracious way to play.
yeah, especially at the beginning, because
Yeah.
it gets to a point where you're going to be playing with people that get it. But
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna get bullied, go play GBO too.
uh, that's good. That's good. Um, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack with my gun cannon that has 3.
Are you gonna attack a unit or attack me?
But I guess I wouldn't be attacking you anymore, right?
That's if you attack me, it's game over.
Oh, I
Because
see.
once you attack and I've got no base, no shields, that's the game.
Oh, really? So really it would just end. Okay, well, let's just play it for fun just for a little bit longer. We've been getting at this for all. Let me
Sure.
attack with this gun cannon. It only has and it has 1 HP. What's your highest thing?
So the highest I have is the Sananju. It's got 5 attack, but it's only got 1 HP left because you already dealt 3 damage to it.
Yeah,
So
let me look.
you could suicide into it, and
Yeah, that's kind of
that's a good play.
yeah. I'm just kind of we're not really playing in a way, so I just kind of want to play around with the different
It
things.
really is just like, G Generation where it's like, "Oh, no,
Yeah,
okay, I know that this unit's not gonna win, but I know that
yeah.
it can deal just enough damage to knock that unit out."
I love that. I love it's activating that stuff.
Mhm.
Except in a video game, it automatically manages my resources. It just tells me when I can or can't do something. No, but okay, then I'll have this other one, same thing, and I'll
Which one do you wanna attack? I've got
the next.
Zaku 2, the next highest,
Yeah,
or so I've got a 3-2 Girazulu, a 3-2 Zaku, a 3-3 Angelo's Girazulu, and a 1-1 Zaku 2.
I'll do the Angelo one,
Angelo. So
and
that
I'm pretty
how
sure that
much
kills
damage?
me because I only have 1 HP.
1. Okay. So again, yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
I
It's
I
cool
love
because it's
that
like I have
play.
the stragglers at the back of the map that have the low health, and it's like I'll just use them first. That's
Exactly.
how I'm feeling. Um,
The grunt suits.
well, you know what? Since really the game is, pretty much done anyway, like what is something maybe you want to show or I should do or with what's left, maybe a neat little trick? I don't know. Is
I can't really think of anything. I mean, I don't really have anything else, no magic tricks that I can pull
because
out,
that really ends it. If it's the shield is or the if your base is gone and your shields are gone, once they can do an attack after that, it's done. Is it possible it's like you can hold off? Like if you have the right hands, you're making it where it's too hard for the opponent to attack?
exactly. So, like, for instance, if you have, like, a command card that it's like, if you play this card, reduce your opponent's, attack power by 2. And you reduce their attack power to 0, then you protect yourself. Or if you had a blocker, then you would say like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna block that attack and take it on this unit instead of taking it over here."
Yeah.
So there are ways to block attacks, but with the play style that this deck does, it's very attack heavy and not defense heavy. So
And I will say that the way this was shuffled, the fact that I got those Soletas and Gundams and that actually helped, I think, really. Yeah, that normally wouldn't happen if you were properly shuffling. I mean, it could, but
it could, but, like, in a way, that's almost unlucky because having Soletta without a link unit for Soletta hurts you because then you can only pair her, you can't link unit.
yeah, and it's interesting because yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't have much damage.
Exactly.
also.
So,
So it's
like,
like I'm not getting the
whereas
full.
the Char, when I
Yeah.
prepared Char with Char Zaku, man, he gets like 5 attack.
Yeah. And that's why I was thinking G-Gen. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take out the Zaku, but I'm gonna do what I can here. Yeah, I love it. So I guess final thoughts actually. I'm gonna change the screen real quick. Like, I
Yeah.
appreciate so much you showing me how to do this. And I hope that helped others. Because I'm in.
I hope so too. I know that I probably made some mistakes along the way because I'm not 100% familiar with all the cards yet,
Yeah,
but like,
dude,
um,
that's a lot.
yeah, but it's I mean, it's really not that complicated.
No, yeah, once I understood the resource management, the stuff that you games usually do for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
um,
man, good game. Like that was
that
well
was
played.
fun. Yeah, so that's really cool then I wonder how often we should try to do this. You know what I mean? Especially once we're more efficient and we can maybe do a little 20-minute sesh during a live stream
Exactly.
and
Because
still
then we
chat
could do
about
like
stuff.
best 2 out of 3 and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um, maybe even start doing like some alternative deck builds and things like that, you know?
Yeah, once we're getting into it more. Yeah, I'm definitely I'm gonna try to teach my wife. Let's see.
I am probably gonna do the same and see if I can convince her to play with me. Um,
Do you guys play any other types of games like
we
that?
do play a lot of couch co-op video games, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't be far outside of the realm of possibilities.
What about
But
like board games?
it's been a long time since we played a board game, but I think that a
Yeah.
lot of that just has to do with there's not a ton of board games that we really enjoy.
Yeah, we've realized that recently because in the past maybe 5 years, we'll just buy board games, randomly, but never really play them too often.
One board game that I really enjoy that I would love to see a Gundamized version of is a game called Dominion. And the reason I like this game so much is because it's a card game. It's a deck building game where all of the cards that you can play with are in play, and you start with 10 resource cards, and every
Hmm,
turn you use your resource cards to buy cards to add to your deck that then you can use to play. So it's
interesting.
like like here we're playing this Gundam game and we have these decks already pre-built, but how cool would it be if it's like every game you build a deck as your
Yeah, I like that because video games have been doing that recently with
yeah.
real quick, I want to shout out because there's a lot of people in chat. Thanks for watching us play the card game. And in fact, the way we were even talking about it, I felt like would go good over audio anyway, because we had to talk through a lot. But,
Yeah.
shout out to Santo Bell, Lucas Garrett, Ultronimus, Yannick Shadow, Tacoholic, Web Fox, Simply New Type. Let's see, who else? Robert Westfall, Arvin. Arvin, good to see you. Let's see. I knew I saw some other people in here.
Uh
That might be it.
Capricorn.
If I missed you, you can call me out and I will apologize. But that was fun. I appreciate it. And we might, do this every once in a while. If any of you guys have questions about the card game, hit up Steven's Discord or even mine. And it would be fun to maybe get people to go over on Discord or just play. Like now that we've kind of
Yeah.
figured out this system, maybe that can get other people to use their cameras or something.
Because one of the things, using the cameras, and then one of the things that I would like to do is teach people how to play team battles. Because Bandai has released the rules for team battles, but like there's not as many instructional videos for how to do it.
Oh yeah, because that sounds awesome.
It's so cool. Yeah.
Okay,
Because then you have like 2 players sharing the same shield base. So
that's pretty neat. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely have to do this again soon. So, all thanks for watching or thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with some more, and also stand by. Even this might be later than tomorrow because I hate about talking about time travel. But no, check Steven's page or wherever where would you share the store link when you get it up?
I'll put it on YouTube and on the Discord. So
Oh, okay,
and I'll post it
cool.
on the Gundam Explained Discord if I am permitted.
No,
I will
oh,
share
you
it
are.
for you guys.
You are. I can't wait. So cool.
Cool.
Well, all thanks for watching. We'll talk later. See y'all.
Cheers.